Evelyn Harper's hands trembled not with age, but with rage. At 68, most people would have retired into quiet lives. Yet she was far from ordinary. Her son, Daniel, had been taken from her 10 years ago, vanished without a trace. The police had shrugged, claiming insufficient evidence, but Evelyn never forgot. Every day had been spent hunting, piecing together whispers and shadows, until she finally found the men responsible. A ruthless gang operating under the guise of legitimate business in New York City. She had lost so much, her youth, her peace, and her family's laughter, but she hadn't lost her mind. Evelyn trained herself in ways no one expected: self-defense, tracking, and even digital espionage. Age was a mask. Beneath it was a storm, silent and precise. Tonight, she would strike. The penthouse overlooking the city belonged to Marcus Leone, the gang's kingpin. He was celebrating a decade of untouchable power. Surrounded by sycophants and money, Evelyn slipped inside, unnoticed, like a shadow in silk. Years of study had taught her the security patterns, the weak points in walls and cameras, the blind spots in loyalty. Her cane had a blade. Her bag concealed a lockpicking set and a tiny recording device. She moved with quiet confidence, each step a heartbeat of vengeance. In the private study, she found Marcus alone, counting stacks of money. He didn't recognize the woman at first, her hair silver, her face lined, but her eyes burned with something he had never seen: unrelenting fury. "You took him," Evelyn said softly, her voice steady. 10 years. And for 10 years, I've been waiting." Marcus laughed, thinking she was harmless. He was wrong. Evelyn activated the recording device, capturing his confession about Daniel and the gang's crimes. Panic rose in his eyes as realization dawned. This frail woman held the proof that could ruin him forever. "You think a little tape will save you?" he sneered. Evelyn smiled, sharp as a blade. "It's not just the tape. It's the law, the press, the world seeing the monster you are. You don't get to hide anymore." Within hours, the police stormed the building, armed with the evidence Evelyn had meticulously gathered. Marcus and his associates were arrested, the media covering every detail. Evelyn watched from across the street as the man who had destroyed her family was led away in handcuffs. She didn't need to fight him herself. Her patience, her intelligence, and her unwavering love for her son had done what brute force could not. Daniel might never come back, but justice had. Evelyn walked home that night, rain falling gently on her shoulders. She was tired, yes, but victorious. A mother's vengeance had been delivered, not with a gun, but with the quiet power of relentless determination. In the end, she had outlived fear, outsmarted cruelty, and shown that a mother's wrath was more dangerous than anyone could imagine.